Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program for you coming from the Ox family. And this is for the month of June 2019. And this is your monthly horoscope. So I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards and tackle the first 15 days of June for you. And I'll speak to you about your job area. And it says you have many possibilities of getting a very good job, and your money situation is going to improve where your job is concerned. So you might be doing something very lucky in the first 15 days. Concentrate as much as possible, and you're bound to be showing happiness and a better money. And what about your business areas in the first 15 days? Well, it says it's all coming up, flowers and growing. So you have a chance to give yourself a lot of help in the business by making new contacts and being able to do things which are going to promote yourself in the business. So new businesses are also possible with this kind of card. So be active in the business area, plan things in the first 15 days. You're bound to see rewards. Now, what about a romance in the first 15 days? It says you will meet somebody who has money, but that somebody will take time to get to you. So in the first 15 days, you might make the contact with somebody from very far away and tell yourself that might be a very interesting romance. And if I use that same card to talk about your ongoing romance, it is also a good card. So you're going to be having a sound romance life in the first 15 days, a very happy one, whether with somebody new or somebody ongoing. Now, what about your marriage areas? Okay, your marriage areas, there are some issues which need to be handled very, very slowly and calmly. Otherwise, arguments are going to be a source of problem with this card. And in your marriage area, it's not a card that brings breakup. It's a card that shows there are many issues, and don't allow your parents or siblings to get involved. That would be the issue. Now we will go to the last 15 days for you coming from the Ox family. And let's see what happens, firstly, with your job area. Oh, this is a difficult card. It says there are people at your place of work that might do something wrong, and even you might do something wrong, and that's going to make your job very, very insecure. So bad news can come. So you have to be careful that whatever goes wrong in the last 15 days, you have to make sure that it's understood that you were not involved. But then again, the card says you might be the person who got everything wrong. So what you have to do about your job is take it easy, take it slow, and try to work with the people you're working, improve your teamwork, because you need help in the last 15 days where your job is concerned. Now, what about your business in the last 15 days? It's a good card. It says your business can grow, but the only worry is that you might spread yourself very thin, wanting to do too many different things. So your popularity is fine, but trying to do too many things would be a problem. So don't you just stick to what you are doing in the last 15 days? Don't take risks of any kind, and you will see that you will do well enough in the last 15 days. It's not a card of breakdown, neither is a card of great prosperity, but it says stick to what you're doing and you'll be fine. Now I'm going to pull a card about the romance for the last 15 days, and let's see where it goes. All right. Well, this is a card of depression and unhappiness and loneliness. So watch out, in the last 15 days, you might lose a romance partner, or if you find a new romance partner, it would not stay very long. So whatever romance is concerned in the last 15 days of June, tell yourself, keep it short term. Don't be too expectant. That way you will not be too hurt. So it's not a very stable card for new romance or for ongoing romance in the last 15 days. And what about your marriage? Let's see what the card says. Now, marriage area is much better, but there are many issues skirting around. So this is a card of stress. Plenty of stress is seen. So you got to identify which areas in your marriage the stress is going to be seen, and try to console these problems and try to control it. It's quite a bad card in the sense that you are surrounded by trouble. So the marriage can easily be stretched to breaking point if you're not careful. Now I'm going to talk to you about your health, you coming from the Ox family. And let's see what the card says. Well, this is a card of inflammation, doing the wrong things that cause you inflammation. And I would target that the three areas in your digestion area, the stomach, the bowels, or the colon may be affected. And therefore, what you eat, you have to be very careful in the month of June and where you eat as well. Well, that's my news for you. Now, I have a 90-minute session that will tackle your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I have every way to help you to get things right in your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will also give you your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, and your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones, and also your ability to find luck in everything that you do. So send me an email to andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.